Launching your business in Dubai is by far one of the most exciting steps for any entrepreneur looking to move from whatever country to the UAE. But before you get too excited and just rush to set up your company, here are things that you have to avoid if you want to properly set up your company in Dubai or in any other emirate. A few months ago, a client reached out to me and wanted to get his business set up in the UAE. And we went over everything. We went over how we're going to set up his business, the right activities, the right free zone for his business, and how we're going to structure his business so that he can legally reduce his taxes down to zero. Now, our call went great and the client was really satisfied and was ready to get started until he found a cheaper option. And like every entrepreneur, he wanted to reduce his expenses and decided to opt in to choose the cheaper company setup. He was promised a transparent setup, a quick timeline, no hidden fees, but a few months later, this very same client was messaging me telling me that the entire experience was just a nightmare. There's hidden fees, really slow processing times. I mean, like, this client still does not even have their entire business set up, and on top of that, the entire experience has just been terrible for this person. When you want to set up your company in Dubai, the timeline is so important because of course we're dealing with strict deadlines. You need to set up your business before X date or else you may not be able to legally reduce your taxes. So when a company tells you something, you should expect that, but unfortunately, not every company is actually transparent, although they may seem like they are. Now here's where everything takes a turn for the worse. This client signed a contract with this agency that does not let him break out of that contract without paying a very high fee. I mean, we're talking multiple thousands of dollars just to stop working with this agency and move to our agency. So unfortunately for this client, this is not really an option for him. And there's really nothing we can do because unless that agency was open to letting him leave, which they're not, then we cannot do anything. He is stuck with this agency for the rest of his business life. And the only way to get out would be to pay the absurd fee or just to set up a totally brand new company. So before you set up your company, please think about this. If a setup company is offering you a really cheap price to set up your company, or they're doing it for basically free, well, you might have to think, why is it so cheap? Is the service value also that cheap? Is it not a good service? And the answer is probably yes, it's probably not a good service. If you go to the mechanic or if you go to the dentist, they're not doing this work for free. They're qualified to do it properly, to provide you the value that you're paying for, and that's why they're not doing it for free. So if a company is offering you a service for really cheap, you really have to think about this. Why are they doing it? Are they going to try and make money from me in another way down the line? Which the answer is yes, most of the time. When, this entire process should be really straightforward and really transparent. There shouldn't be crazy hidden fees down the line because at the end of the day, once your company is set up, once your bank accounts are set up, the majority of the work is done. There isn't much to be done after unless you have to make changes in your company structure, etc. So if you want to set up your company in Dubai the right way, the first time with a transparent price and quality service, then please feel free to book a call with us down below because honestly, whenever I get messages from clients like this, it hurts my heart to see them get locked into contracts that they do not want to be in.
Hey guys, just a quick testimonial video for Kevin and the rest of the GenZone team. Shameless plug, I'm Ray. I run a consulting company. We help agencies, coaches, and consultants increase their qualified book calls, increase their close rates on their sales calls, and we do things on a pay-per-result basis. So if you need the service, I'm sure Kevin will drop my Instagram down below. But my process with GenZone has been so easy. I've loved the entire process. I moved my company 3 weeks ago, and the team have been so fantastic. I mean, from day one, communication has been so great. If I have any questions during the entire process, Kevin was always there to respond in literally under 5 minutes, no matter what time of day it was. And even when I was in Dubai as well, the process was so streamlined. The guys even helped me with everything. So flight tickets, family accommodation that I could stay in. And so it's been such an easy process. And even now when I have everything set up and ready to go, they're still here communicating with me every single day to make sure that I have everything in order. It's an all-in-one shop. If you want to save money on your taxes, have everything kind of in one place. And trust me guys, just go with GenZone. You won't regret it, and they're absolutely fantastic, and I could not recommend them enough. The whole process, Easy, simple, straightforward. They really went overboard for me, and I'm sure they'll do the exact same for you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everyone on the GenZone team. And yeah, if you guys are hesitant, don't be. These guys are fantastic.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Make sure to comment down below if you have any questions whatsoever, and we would be more than happy to answer them.